In the heart of Gru's lair, in the center of bustling activity, Jerry, the Mega Minion, stood out from his diminutive brethren like a colossal titan. Towering above his brethren, Jerry was a force of nature, his strength and size knowing no equal. However, his appetite, fueled by his enormous size, was no less formidable. One fateful day, a group of ordinary servants, whose small stature was overshadowed by Jerry's shadow, gathered around the table, eyes fixed on a plate of appetizing-looking bananas. As they reached for the fruit, their fingers made contact with each other, causing a cascade of bananas to fall to the floor. Jerry noticed the fallen bananas and rushed over to them, his massive hand picking up the entire pile. As he brought the bananas to his mouth, his shadow loomed over the hapless minions, covering their tiny figures with a dark shroud. Suddenly, a small, brave minion named Dave stepped forward, his voice barely audible amidst the noise of the den. "Wait!" he squeaked, his eyes widening with fear. "Those bananas are for us." Jerry paused, his hand raised to his mouth and his huge eyes blinking confusedly. He looked down at the terrified minions, fear and despair written all over their faces. For a moment, the magnitude of his actions dawned on him. In a moment of mindless gluttony, he had nearly devoured his fellow creatures, his own kind. A wave of shame swept over Jerry, his heart heavy with regret. He lowered his hand, and the bananas fell to the floor. The servants, their fear replaced by relief, clapped happily, their tiny eyes filled with gratitude. From that day on, Jerry became more careful of his actions, his appetite tempered by the realization that his size and strength entailed greater responsibility. He learned to share, to be considerate, and to appreciate the company of his companions, no matter how small they were. The banana accident taught Jerry a valuable lesson that would stay with him for the rest of his life. He realized that even the most powerful creatures can be humbled by the smallest act of kindness.